Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
You are listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. It is Thursday at 7 p.m., so it must be time for Streaming Verse with Nina, Chris, and the Boardmaster Caroline. The thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of Harper Radio, WHCM, or Harper College, WHCM, or its Board of Trustees.
You got it.
There was a whole mix of things happening there, and I lost it for a second.
It's okay. Before we do anything, I just want to say that my dad is a psychic. And Dad, if you are watching right now, look at what I am wearing and look at what Chris is wearing. And I swear I did not text her.
Yeah, no idea. But the universe did speak to me because I was going to wear my gray WHCM hoodie. And then I went, no, let's have some color. I'm going to wear my cardigan.
This is crazy. Anyways, so welcome to Streaming Verse. If you are not, well, you have to be listening somehow if you're if you're here. You can check us out on YouTube where we are live streaming, and you can actually see us and see that we are both wearing Taylor Swift cardigans.
Yes.
Different ones, but Taylor Swift cardigans nonetheless. Go to the Harper Radio channel on YouTube. You can also check us out locally on 88.3 FM or the Harper, oh my God, English, harperradio.com. I got there.
So what era is yours from?
This is the folklore cardigan. So this is the OG, the original cardigan.
Okay,
yeah.
That started the cardigan trend.
Yes.
Can I say, because I of course have the Life of a Showgirl cardigan,
Yes.
Being as I'm new to the Swiftie universe, but it's kind of disappointing when you buy it and it's like, this is it. Mm-hmm. There's not going to be any more. And then 3 weeks later, it's like, hey, there's more.
Yeah.
It's like, and I mean, I knew that. It wasn't like, that's why I got it. But it's just like, I'm not as exclusive as you led me to believe. And I'm not happy.
I thought I was special.
Yeah.
I thought I was really good at this, get in your cart and go, 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 go. But I guess not.
No.
It's very sad.
And people are still buying that one. I don't know necessarily that it's on the store, but in terms of
I got
eBay.
it for Christmas.
Yeah.
So my cardigan collection is growing. But yes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So for the first half of things, not half, 15 minutes, we're going to not spoil Stranger Things for you. And then the rest of it we will.
Spoil.
If you have not seen the latest season of Stranger Things, we will remind you, but you can stay now, but you will need to promptly exit the room if you don't want to be spoiled.
And if you're new to listening to the show, we want you to stay because we want you to see how the show runs and operates, because we want you to come back for maybe another topic because we don't always talk about, Stranger Things. It's something new every week. So hang out. Tell us what you've been streaming. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're if you're on YouTube Live, head over to the Harper Radio channel. Let us know what you've been streaming, and we will share with the audience. But right now, what have you been streaming?
Chris, I've been streaming a lot, actually. A lot of good things. A lot of things that I've been very excited about, very excited to talk about, which is great, because I don't want to rant horribly about them, which is always a great feeling. Especially today, I feel like there's so much just garbage out there.
Yeah.
So I finished reading Heated Rivalry, which
Yes.
meant that I had to start watching this show.
Right.
I believe I have one episode left, but wow. It's really good. It is so... I made the mistake of turning it on in my living room with my parents sitting behind me because I thought, oh, it can't be that bad, right? Because, like, it can't be that... Oh, wow. That was it's very graphic. The adaptation is very interesting, though, because they take lines straight from the book, and it's really, like... What's the word? It's a strong adaptation from the book. Like, it's very...
True.
Yeah, true. There's a word...
I know there's another word. True is
That's-
what came out. Like, it's...
Authentic. Thank you. Yes. It's almost word for word in certain circumstances, which is great and uncomfortable because you know what's coming next. But I think the actors are amazing in it. They just, like, a week prior to shooting, one of them was waiting tables, and, like, now he's,
Wow.
like, massive. So
Yeah, that's
It's fun.
amazing. All right, and I'm just going to dive into this a
Do
little
it.
bit because I've been watching things lately.
Mhm.
It's very interesting the difference between what was going on 15, 20 years ago with series when like a series would come out and it might get picked up, for another year after 3 episodes. But the people weren't necessarily famous yet. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it was the same overnight thing. But by the end of the season, they might know they have a series for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, back then it was that quick. Now, these people are instantly famous
Yeah.
because of social media and because, of especially with, I think we were talking about this outside of the show one time about books to shows.
Yeah.
And it's a wider audience, like automatically that comes with that. But they might be gone in a year.
yeah,
And a year really is a season, which means 8 episodes,
right.
which is just crazy to me. Like, they're more famous than necessarily Noah Weil was when ER started.
Yeah,
But Noah Weil had a solid job he knew he did after a couple months, where these guys aren't going to know that for a while.
Well,
I
I mean, they got renewed for a season 2, but
Okay. But even so, sometimes they change their minds.
absolutely. Something else
Not
might
that
come
they
along.
will, but
Yeah,
and then also too if it got renewed for season 2 and not season 3, that means if everyone does gain in popularity, then they'll start booking. Then you might not get the season 3, and then
Yep. because the author is writing a 3rd book.
and that's great. And it may. I'm just pointing out like the
No,
things.
absolutely.
Yeah. So speaking of watching weird things, I was very behind on my Stranger Things, as you know.
Yes.
So most all I've been streaming is Stranger Things
Fair enough.
since Monday, because of course Sunday night I was going to watch it, but it was the Golden Globes, so I
Yep.
watched the Golden Globes, and I was super happy that Paramount Plus made it easier for me to watch, because normally
Yeah.
when it comes to live TV, you're hunting, you're trying to find it, because I don't have any live TV. If it's live, it's through my streaming app. I
Yeah.
don't,
Same.
no cable, no nothing like that in my house. And I was excited because before I had to go run errands, I was like looking to see, okay, how am I going to find it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It says like watch. There was this watch thing to click. I'm like, yay. And then when I came back and right when it was starting, it was easy to find, to select, and then start.
Yeah.
Versus in the past, it was, is this it? Is that it? It's behind. Nope, that's not the right thing. So that actually really excited me. That was
Yeah.
probably, for me, the highlight of the Golden Globes.
Honestly, yeah. You know what the highlight of the Golden Globes was for me?
What?
It's such a crazy thing when you see someone that like Chase Infinity, who went to college in Chicago.
Yeah.
Graduated in 2022, and now her first big role is in One Battle After Another, like insane performance.
Right.
And she didn't win her category. She was nominated, but she went up on that stage, and just like seeing her up there was such like a weird, crazy thing. And it's just like I almost cried. I was like, this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
she's a couple years older than me, and albeit she's an actor, I am not an actor.
Right.
But it's just so cool to see.
And like she now knows Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
She now knows. Oh, I forget his name. Guillermo.
Sean, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson. The other
Del Toro.
male lead. Yeah, Del Toro. Yeah.
Is he in that? I don't know much.
Yeah.
Great.
He was the one who had. It was his neighborhood. And he hid them, and when the rug went
Yes.
up, and he hid them and everything.
I liked him a lot in that.
Yeah. I'm like, she now knows them, and
Insane.
Especially the way. Not that this is going to happen for her, but people who started Interview with a Vampire with Tom Cruise, like, still get cakes from him. Like, you never know.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just like, and it's such a crazy thing to like start where like I was. And then you're like at the Golden Globes in 3 years. Like,
Right. Yeah.
insane.
Nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, not just there because, okay, I'm part of the cast, so I'm here. No. Nominated.
You're a lead and you're nominated.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. But she did amazing. Chris, would you like to read the comment?
I would like to read the
I
comment.
saw that when you were talking.
So, Nick Smith, hey, Nick, he has been streaming Saturday night and Sunday morning. And Saturday night, what is Sunday morning? I can't, there's a heart in the way on mine, so I can't.
Oh, I think Saturday night and Sunday morning are the same thing. Let me look it up.
Okay. And then season 4 of Fargo. More power to you, Nick, on season 4 of Fargo. I think I stalled out at season 3, so I'm proud of you.
It appears that Saturday Night and Sunday Morning is a romance drama that came out in 1960.
Nice. That's so Nick.
Is it? Okay.
That is so Nick. Girl, I'm sorry, honey. I'm about to like out you to everyone who's listening. Growing up, he would listen to like Johnny Cash. He would listen to music from the 60s. So yeah, that falls in line.
Yeah. So he's like Deegan.
Yes, he's like
essentially.
Deegan. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. He actually is. I think him and Deegan would get along.
Yeah.
In terms of Nick actually would like watch all these movies. Like one of his favorite movies is the year he was born.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like
it's
Deegan.
like Deegan. Yeah. We could have like a trivia with those two.
That would be fun. That would be really fun. It's like corralling Deegan in here, but yeah, that would be fun. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to talk about it for long because I'm still genuinely upset about it.
What?
You'll understand. I watched Adolescence, finally.
You did?
Okay, listen. I couldn't sleep.
I'm so happy.
I know. I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I really don't want to watch Heated Rivalry and be like at 4 o'clock in the morning in case like, because that's a small screen. You watch that on a small screen. And I was putting something on my TV. And so I watched the first episode at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I was like, wow, this is really good. And then my parents were looking for something to watch and my dad walked in on me watching Heated Rivalry and was like, ooh, hockey. And my mom was like, no, not the hockey you want.
No.
Turn around. So I was like, oh, well, if you guys want to watch Adolescence because it's the little boy at the Golden Globes, like,
right.
They know. So we binge watched it all. I rewatched the first episode. Wow, that took me out. That's a lot.
It sits with you. It resonates.
Yeah, I was sitting crying on my couch for quite some time, and then we were playing Roomy Cube, that like game.
Yeah.
And there's still like the occasional tear that would drop down my face, and I'd be like, God, because once I start, I don't stop, and it's just like, oh God. It was very, very good though.
Yeah, for those who haven't heard of it, Adolescence on Netflix, and it's 4 episodes, and it's all streamed in one shot. Every episode is one take really, and that the boy was 13 years old, and it was his first time acting, and he was amazing.
Incredible. He was scaring me at the end.
Yes.
Because I didn't know what happened. Like, despite it being this huge, which is so ridiculous because it's this huge thing and everyone's talking about how amazing it is, and I genuinely didn't know what happened. So I'm like, I'm sitting there like, okay, did he do it? Did he not do it? I don't know. Like, and they sway you, and I'm just like, whoa. So then the last episode, I was like, oh.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was very heavy, especially, I feel like if you did it slowly, I think that would be better. But no, we just like all at once. But it was very good. It was very good.
Excellent.
Cannot recommend it more. Can I say one more thing before we start talking about Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Okay. K-pop Demon Hunters is so good. It is so good, okay? I had never seen it, and I had listened to the music, and the music's fantastic. I don't know much about K-pop, so it took me a while to realize, oh, that's in Korean, because I'm just dumb. But I finally watched the movie, and I was audibly gasping, I was crying, I was dancing. I love that. I wanted to watch it immediately again.
Erin's going to be so happy when she hears this show. She's not listening now because she's skating, because both adolescents and K-pop Demon Hunters are her thing. So she's going to be so proud of you. I was so happy when it won the song.
Yes, me
I was like, please let it be that one.
Her speech was so good. And it is such a fun movie. Oh my God. Like, it's not like your typical Disney, like, ugh. I'm obsessed.
I honestly, I haven't finished it yet, but that's because at some point when they get like all that energy frazzleness, the chaos, using a word from something else, the chaos that they summon, it's like, whoa, this is a lot of energy and I'm exhausted right now.
Yeah.
It's exhausting to watch it.
Yeah, so now I feel like I've turned into a whatever the targeted audience is, because I like was in the shower the other day and I was just like listening to the whole soundtrack, like My Little Soda Pop, and I don't know half the words,
right?
Even the English ones.
It's gonna be golden. That's all
I love that song. Oh, I love that song. Gives me chills every time. Okay, anyways.
Do we want to take a break?
We should take a break.
You're listening to Streaming Verse here on WHCM with Nina, Chris, and Caroline. We're going to read a couple PSAs and then dive into our topic.
Student Engagement sponsors free and confidential immigration legal assistance in English, Spanish, Korean, and Polish. In-person meetings are held in Student Engagement, Building A, 3rd floor, room A336 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on most Thursdays. So today. For a full schedule or to make an appointment, visit harpercollege.edu/undocumented. Ooh, sorry.
No problemo. Free science technology. Did you know that Harper College has one of the top 5 service-oriented programs in Illinois? Top fire.
Oh.
Let's start all over again. Take 2. Did you know that Harper College is one of the top fire service-oriented programs in Illinois? This program will prepare you for a career in fire service and beyond. Classes are taught by local firefighters and, maybe I should come. And are regularly updated to meet current industry standards. You'll be prepared for a position in firefighting, as well as fire prevention and investigation, hazardous materials, technical rescue, and much more. You can apply today at harpercollege.edu/academics under public service. I really said that as a joke just because I had to.
I was gonna say, you know how like, I feel like I've seen a movie where people like volunteer to like be, like the disaster planning, they like volunteer to like be like a dead body or something,
right,
just to be carried out by like like a really strong. You should do that.
And just a reminder, you're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. The thoughts and ideas presented on the show are our own and not necessarily reflective of the opinions of WHCM, Harper College, or its Board of Trustees. Streaming Verse.
Yeah.
You know when we play trivia every once in a while on Mondays and they go science?
Yeah.
Streaming Verse.
I know. We need to start doing that.
We should. Oh,
We should. Sorry, go ahead.
we have someone made a comment.
Yes, I did not. So, okay. Be My Guest 72, who I am not familiar with.
Nor am I.
So, welcome to Streamingverse. Watch, it's going to be like my mom under a different account. They said that they watched the new Hunger Games trailer, which I did not know they were moving that quickly.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is it good?
I don't know, just because well, no, is it based on a book? Like, I
It
don't
is.
know okay,
Is
then
it Songbird and Snake? No?
I don't know. It
don't
looks
know.
like it's like 50 years down the road, like in a new group or something.
Oh, interesting.
Is Songbird and Snake 50 years down the road?
I don't know.
I don't either. That's the only reason I say that is like, are they making a movie for the money? Or are they making it because there's another book?
So I know there's another book.
Okay.
I fear I have only seen the first Hunger Games, which is a crime to myself because I know that I would love these. I loved the first one when I saw it last year.
Did you read the books?
No, I picked up the first one and then she was mean to the cat. Like when it first came out, she was mean to the cat.
She is not a happy person.
No. But yeah, I quickly put that down after that
Yeah.
scene, but I really liked the first movie. It's one of those things. It's like Twilight. Like I just need to finish it.
Yeah, you need to finish Twilight so we can have a whole show
I
about
know.
Twilight.
I want to watch Twilight so bad.
So I'll watch it with you.
Okay.
And try not to go, oh, this is going to happen now.
Movie night.
Okay.
Perfect. Is it Stranger Things time?
Stranger Things.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know what the theme song is. Okay.
Yeah, that is right.
Is it?
Yeah. Kind of like a game and a mystery at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does.
That's literally what Stranger Things is.
I know.
Brilliant.
So where are we going to
Brilliant.
start?
Well, I just want to start off by saying that if you have not watched Stranger Things Season 5, the final season of Stranger Things, now is your time to click on Harper Radio YouTube channel and a different video of ours.
Yes, exactly.
Not this one. Because we will be spoiling.
Spoilers galore.
Yes.
Lots of spoilers.
You've been warned.
And if you hear our conversation and you are passionate about something we're talking about, go to YouTube Live and look for the Harper Radio channel and join in our conversation. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Please do, because I know I am very passionate about a couple of these points
I have
here.
so many things.
Great.
So many things.
All right. Well, okay. I want to start off by saying that generally I had a good time.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Thank you for sharing that, because that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I finished the last episode. I cried. I laughed. I thought, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not, wow, this is the best thing ever, but okay. All right. I think the more time I've let it simmer, and the more I've really thought about it, and unfortunately heard from other people what they've also discovered, because I'm not smart enough to see all of it, I feel like at the end of the day, they just said, okay, well, we need to finish this, and they tied a nice little pretty bow on it and called it a day, which is very unfortunate considering this series has been going on for 10 years now.
Yeah. It's kind of like I talked about before with like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3, Beetlejuice 2, Veronica Mars, when they had not the latest series they had, because that was good, that was great, but the movie that they had, it's all for the fans. All of it is for the fans. Like Kevin Smith does the same thing with his movies, but he admits like, nope. I mean, I guess they do too for like Bill and Ted. It really is for the fans. But this is really just like, okay, we're just going to make it pretty for you so you're happy the way it ends.
And no one was really happy about it. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
So many tropes. So many tropes.
Yeah. I think let's start off with the things that I liked,
Okay.
because it's going to go down the rabbit hole real quick here.
Okay.
I love Robin. I think her character is amazing, and her conversation with Will was adorable.
Yes.
Very sweet. The whole, like, she had all the answers all along. Loved it. Beautiful. I wrote Robin in general. I just
Right.
love her,
Mhm.
okay? Rockin' Robin, the radio station. Are you kidding? See? I got
Nice.
okay, it's too dark on the camera, but I love it. Dustin and Steve's friendship, beautiful. That whole fight that they got into, only to come to the resolution of, I don't want to lose you two. Oh,
That was amazing.
that is my kind of writing. Thank you.
I'd like to add on to the positive things.
Yes.
So, of course, I went to Reddit and checked out
Oh, yeah.
conversations people were having. They, for a this is the way it was phrased, like in one of the comments,
Mm-hmm.
for a show that does not want to kill off any of its main cast, they
Mm-hmm.
did a great job of bringing in secondary characters
To
that
kill off.
we loved to kill
Yeah,
off.
That's true.
Barb.
Mm-hmm.
Barb was hard.
Yeah.
Bob was amazing. You notice they're all B's until the last one.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
We didn't love Billy, but we were definitely invested in Billy. You know.
Yeah.
Until like at the end, he got like, I think, didn't he end up becoming like, we knew it wasn't him or he was whatever. Billy was kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he
that's
was.
Max's brother, and then Eddie. And of course, this conversation was before the last 4 episodes came out.
Sure.
So everyone's like, no, not Derek. This is
Yeah.
going to go. So I was nervous watching it that something was going to happen to Derek. I
Me
was
too.
very concerned, but so
Me
I was
too.
happy that nothing happened. But that is saying something, though, that they have this show that they created these secondary characters that, like, we all miss Barb. We're all like, no,
Yeah.
it can't be true. Eddie can't be true.
Yeah.
And Bob.
Oh.
So I just wanted, that's one of the positive,
Yeah.
like strong positives about the show.
100%.
Yeah.
I think too, I mean, Derek was amazing. So was Erica in this season.
Yes. Yeah.
Love them both.
Yeah, I would say, like, the characters were good in and
Yeah.
of themselves. Even this year, like, the characters are good.
Yeah.
It was just some of the stuff they did.
Yeah. That made no sense whatsoever. That's about my positives. Do you have any more?
Well, okay, so I'm just going to talk about this. And we've renamed one of the characters because we cannot say the
Yes.
character's name on the air.
Mm-hmm.
We could say it on YouTube. We could say
Yeah.
it on the internet, but we can't say it on terrestrial radio. So,
Yes.
Dipstick Derek
Very nice.
became, they rebranded him as Delightful Derek.
Yes.
Which I thought was... It's simplified, definitely very simplified, but the way he embraced the character went, no, I'm Delightful Derek
Yeah.
now. It's like, I have rebranded. I am becoming this better person. I am no longer Dipstick Derek.
No.
I am Delightful Derek. And I'm like, I think that's a mantra. Like,
Yeah.
we all need to figure out, like, what our own alliteration is with our names and go, no,
Yeah.
I am Calming Chris. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Crystal, whatever. But
Crystal Chris.
Crystal
Ooh,
Chris, yeah.
I like that.
so I thought I really liked that. I and again, it kind of goes with the characters that these secondary characters that they do a great job
Yeah.
of developing.
They do. The character development, I feel, is one of their very strong suits, but the choices of the characters were kind of thrown away, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just...
Expand.
Well,
Oh, but wait, before you dive into that,
yes.
you're listening to WHCM 88.3 FM, Palatine, Illinois, a broadcast station of Harper College and its Board of Trustees. This is Streaming Verse with Nina, Chris, and Caroline, and we are discussing Stranger Things. Continue.
All right. I'm diving into my plot holes, which, if you've seen the episode or the season, I'm fine with having general questions after watching something. I think that's great. I think that is what causes us to have like conversations like this,
Mhm.
which is great. But I think there's a difference between like an ambiguous ending and just like forgetting about things that you wrote in a couple seasons ago. I think the main plot point that really gets me, that I was so immediately confused about, is the fact that Nancy and Hopper, all of them are, but specifically Nancy and Hopper, are very much so war criminals. They have killed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
And
Without a second thought.
No. Nancy's like crazy. Like, girl, like Hopper, you're police, so your thoughts and ideas, you know.
And in this one, he talked about being in the war, which I don't know if he talked about the war before.
I have no idea.
I was like, what? And I don't remember if he said Korea, probably. Or Vietnam. I don't know which war he was in, but he mentioned it this season, but I'm like,
yeah.
I knew he was a cop, but I didn't realize all that war stuff.
Right.
So him made more sense.
Yes. But Nancy?
No.
Girl, and her aim, like her having like the perfect aim, I'm like, girl, all of them having good aim is one of these points, though, because I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like,
when are you practicing? That takes time, 10,000 hours. Like to,
exactly.
Yeah.
And okay, never mind. But the fact that they all, and I know that this is like a huge thing online, but the fact that they all like were able to stay in that town, first of all, no repercussions for any of this. Where is Dr. K? Where is all these people who were after them? And why is, at the very least, why is Hopper still able to be chief of police after all of this, to the point where he's talking about transferring to another town, like
a seaside town?
Yeah, like, oh, I have that authority still.
Right.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what happened? And explain it that, you know, they said it was an earthquake, and obviously it wasn't an earthquake, so maybe their memories are gone. Maybe everyone, but not the military people. They wouldn't remember what happened.
Yeah, they would know.
Yeah.
And that one guy who, like, came back to life. Well, he didn't come back to life, but, like, L went in his mind.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think he died, actually.
He did die at the end, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. But people like that, like, what? And the fact that, sorry, you go ahead.
No. Did you? Okay, can we talk about the spider?
Yeah.
I have so many things about this spider.
Is this
what the big nest hive thing was a spider?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did some research.
Okay.
But all right, where do I start? All right, let's talk about one of my favorite directors.
Okay.
Kevin Smith.
Okay.
Okay, and everyone's like, wait, we're talking about Stranger Things. Trust me, it's a big spider web I'm about to take you through. See what I did there?
That was good. That was good.
At one point, John Peters, who's a director, kind of a crazy director, brought in Kevin Smith to direct Spider-Man Lives. Spider-Man Lives, Deegan knows all about this, I'm sure. Okay. You might not. Is a movie that never came off the ground. Okay. Nicolas Cage was going to be Spider-Man. Yeah, you can find this on the internet, people. Yep, Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Spider-Man. John Peters kept telling Kevin Smith, we need a giant spider. There has to be a giant spider. That was one of the villains, or one of the things that, you know, that Superman had to deal with. Mm-hmm. And Kevin is actually, when he used to visit college towns, he told this story, and it's fascinating. All of a sudden, Wild Wild West comes out. Now, that's been out for 20 years, too. Mm-hmm. And there's a giant spider. Yep, John Peters, he got his giant spider. So I'm watching Stranger Things, and I'm like, huh? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Like, why? And I did look, and the spider is something from D&D. Yeah. So it kind of makes sense that it is in this for them. But at the same time, it's like, why are certain directors so insistent to get this giant spider? Because you know what? It was kind of stupid. Personally, I didn't like the giant spider, because how come Elle and Vecna were just like okay and not falling all over the place as the spider? Here I am moving back and forth. Yeah. Why weren't they moving back and forth as the spider was moving? I mean, I got the cave thing, and it would have been fine. Oh, like here I am redoing it. Like if the cave thing where the kids were was something like an egg, like the spider was on, and then the
Sure.
spider came up off of it. But they still needed to kill the spider before they got in
Yeah.
there. But no, it was this big, and it was just like, that's so stupid. And you know, talk about Nancy, and how it follows her in, and she's fine. It's like, no, she wouldn't have been fine.
Look, love my girl Nancy, but I was like, I had a moment of acceptance watching that. I was like, all right, she's gone. She's goner.
Right.
She said, I'll be bait. You know what
Right.
happens to bait.
Yeah,
And then she's backed up into that corner, and I'm like,
that's
been a
it.
good run. It's been a good run. No. Like, are you serious? Oh, this is what I was going to talk about with Max.
Mm-hmm.
So Max, I love her. I just love Sadie Sink in general. I think she was great in this season, but when she wakes up, the last time she was like coherent, not in the trance, she thought Hopper was dead. So when she wakes up and he's sitting there and she has no reaction, and then Elle walks up and it's just like, oh hey, and I'm like, I thought y'all were besties. Like,
Right.
what do you mean? Like, the only person who had any reaction to that was Lucas, and I was like, God, like, you didn't see her for 2 years. Like, she was in a trance for 2 years.
2 years, right.
And all she gets is a, hey, like, I understand the world is ending in that moment, but you would think they'd have some kind of reaction, and she might be like, Hopper? Even just that, even just a
Right.
look. I'll take a look.
Right.
Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
That was
I
crazy to
hear
me.
you on that. So I also noticed like a lot of they copied so many things. There's
Yeah.
at one point when Vecna's reaching out towards Elle in that final battle, and it's almost just the same scene from Alien where Sigourney Weaver turns away as the Queen is coming up to her in Alien. Except for they didn't zoom in on it. But I'm telling you, it was the same head tilt. I'm like, okay, so Alien, check.
Yeah.
And then there's another scene when they're planning on what they should do before the last episode. I think it was probably episode 7. And they're going back and forth, and they're like, yeah, this is the chaos and the abyss, all D&D terms, right?
Yeah.
There was a similar conversation in The Martian, but it was all about Lord of the Rings, where they had this big important meeting, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we should call it Project Elrond. And she's like, how do you know what that is? It's like, oh, Lord of the Rings. And she goes, I hate all of you. And it's kind of the exact
Yeah.
scene, but Hopper was like, I hate something else, but like, I hate all of you, same type of thing. And it's like, okay, I've seen that scene before somewhere
Yeah.
else. And it kind of got on my nerves that Will's buddy was his mom, because I think that's also really stereotypical of like
Yep.
gay men and their mothers.
Oh, yeah.
So why couldn't we have had him and Robin maybe, because she's the one who helped him come out? Why couldn't we have them maybe be bonded? But it was
Right.
Will and his mom, and I'm like,
Like, I'm conflicted on that too, because part of me is like, oh yeah, like, going back to the first season, like, they've gone through all of this together, whatever, but like, come on now. And the whole thing with Will, I have a good laugh every time I think about his coming out scene, because why did everyone need to be in that room? It is so awkward to watch. Like, I would understand if he wanted, obviously, his mom, maybe Jonathan, maybe have a family
Right.
moment. Beautiful. And even if Robin came in for support.
Right.
But no, he invites everyone, some of which who he's had like maybe 5 minutes of conversation with, into the room, starts crying, gets very emotional, and comes out as gay in the 80s, mind you.
right.
And I was scared at first, because I was like, okay, we're in the 80s and you just invite, like, there are someone's like, this is gonna end in disaster. Like, someone's gonna fight. Like, this is crazy. And I would even understand if it was just like the main like kids.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
that makes sense.
But the fact that he came out in front of everyone and then everyone immediately was like, yeah, we love you, man.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, as much as I love to see that and as much as I would hate for them to be like, turn a character homophobic,
Right.
like, it's the 80s.
It's the 80s. People were going to have pause.
Yeah.
They weren't necessarily going to, dislike him or anything or
Right.
disown him, but there would have been a pause.
100%.
Yeah, especially because I believe AIDS was already, not that he would have had
Yeah.
anything to do, but that's what people connected the two with.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that, he would have had it in any way, shape, or form, but
Right.
at the time that would have been the connection.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait, think. Because it's even if it's your life is going to be so hard.
Of
like,
course.
even if that's what the reaction was. Like, we might
Right.
not have known that, but, internally they're like, oh, this really sucks for him. Like,
Yeah.
I did like, though, his brother, Jonathan, he had the look of like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which he
did.
would. Like, a brother would know. So
Yeah.
I thought that was like good acting. I was like, oh, good for
Yeah.
you. You had that perfect look of like, yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
He's my brother. I know.
That was sweet.
One of the other scenes that also was another scene from another movie.
Mm-hmm.
So when we see Steve at the end, and he is the baseball coach, that is a similar scene from Never Been Kissed. Have you ever seen Never Been Kissed?
No, I have not.
All right, Never Been Kissed is with Drew Barrymore and her brother. Also, like, they both go back to high school. And one of the things he does, he's a team, even though he's a grown adult, because they're both old, like they're 10 years older than they should be. But at the end, her brother ends up becoming the baseball coach for the high school team. And it was almost the exact same scene where Steve was standing, and you're like, all right, everyone, let's play ball. It's like,
Yep.
that's the same scene.
Yeah. There was a lot of like cliches, like stuff
Yeah.
that I've like, okay, I've definitely seen this before. Where have I seen this?
And it's almost like the same scenes. That's what,
Yeah.
like, and even at the end, like the 18 months later, all the older kids are drinking. There's
Yep.
the graduation speech where it's epic. The proposal, everyone knows about it. It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was so, like, could we have done something different? And I'm not even
Yeah.
saying end their stories differently. Like, I'm not asking for a different ending per se. It's just, it's all cliche.
Yeah. I think that there's like the saying, that good artists steal, which, yeah, inspiration. You don't want to like just, I'm going to take this scene and put it there.
And I didn't look any of this up. This was all me watching it going, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I saw this scene in The Martian. Wait a minute, I saw this scene in Never Been Kissed. Wait a minute, this is from Alien. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like,
Yeah.
it was some of the same scenes.
Wild.
I was also a little, and I didn't know this going in, just so you know. I assumed it, but I didn't know it. None of the military went for Elle in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why is no one going after her?
Yeah.
There's something sus about this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew right then, it's like she's going to be alive. Like, I believe 100, like, she's alive. And because none of the military went for her.
No.
Which, again, why not? Why didn't they try to go that way?
Well, here's my theory. The military is stupid, okay? It has been how long since they have been looking for her in this small town, which they have not been able to find her. Guys, like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're dumb. And they just let everyone go. And what are they even doing? They claim to be doing all of this to be looking for her, right? Y'all are not doing enough.
We have a comment on what we were talking about, stealing.
Yeah.
Nick Smith.
All right.
Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Yes, that's it. That's it. but I feel like this was borrowing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think stealing would also be adding your own twist to it. I don't think there was an
100%.
adding of any twist. It was
No.
literally like, oh, I've seen this before. Kind of
Yeah.
like me with Sinners. And not one person mentioned it. I am so upset.
Oh, yeah.
I am like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the
Do
Grammys
it.
real quick. So Sinners was great. Sinners was amazing. Awesome.
Sinners is
But not one person went, this is from Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
It's the same. But that was a steal.
Yeah. 100%.
Because I had no clue until it started. I'm like, wait a minute. And but they did their own thing. They did it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't keep thinking that. I just was like, why didn't anyone tell me?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Because I was like, wait a minute, I've seen this movie before. But yeah, so it was very disappointing. And why does Dustin still have braces on?
Oh my God. That is
He's
such
had
a good question.
Braces on for like 7 years. Like, does the
Yeah.
actor wear braces? At least then I could deal with it.
I don't think so.
Because I know he has the bone issue. I don't know if
Yeah.
it goes to his teeth, but I'm like, seriously, why does he still have braces on?
Yeah.
Somebody thought I said
I
their
don't know.
name.
Oh. A plot point that really, because I thought that it had potential to be something very interesting. You know, the pregnant women in the Upside Down who apparently they just exploded. Do you know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I forgot about the pregnant
Yeah.
women. They just,
They're definitely, like, okay,
they no longer exist.
right.
They didn't save them.
No, they didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking about that and thinking about, because that was just to emphasize the fact that they needed Elle's blood, right?
Yes.
Cool. Why are we gonna like kill a bunch of pregnant women for that?
Right.
Like, and not follow up on it,
Right.
because that's a really interesting plot point.
They could also have followed up in the ending that they did with the cartoon sketches if they wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't need to do a scene. They could have done a couple of pages of showing like how they somehow got them out that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Give
mean?
me a voiceover. I don't care.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
what? And the thing that like I think shocked me the most when I was watching it was they made a point on emphasizing the fact that Will can feel like when the mind flayer is
Yeah.
hurt, and then it just kind of like disappeared gradually throughout the episode.
Right.
Loved that. I don't know how anyone is ever going to explain that. Like, I don't understand it. And then for a split second before Joyce beheaded our dear Vecna, I was like, okay, your son is going to lose his head, and then it's just, oh my God, what did I do?
Right.
No.
Or even scream in pain.
Yeah, nothing. Bro didn't feel anything. And
Right.
I was like, why would you make a point in the earlier episodes of saying he can feel this and then just decide when he does and when he doesn't? It doesn't make any sense.
Or the other thing is it happened so quickly. Oh yeah, it's going to come down on us. And it went from like, it's hanging up there, we have no idea it's up there, to, oh yeah, it's merging with us and it's going to be any second.
Right.
They could have made that a longer period of time, like 6 months, and they could have been honing their powers. So like with Will, he could have been working on, okay, I've got to work on not feeling this as strongly. What power, maybe I have some other skill in here that helps me detach from that. Like just to explain it. And again, also talking about, we know the pregnant women are there. Who can we have take care of this piece of this?
Yeah, because when Kali was down there, she didn't even like detach their IVs or anything. I understand she was in a rush, but like, girl,
Right.
tell someone about this. I don't think that they knew, but you have search the perimeter, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, they're just gone and they never even mentioned them again. It's like, pregnant women. Meh.
Whatever. I'm like, oh my god.
I did think though that the end credits, were good. I actually like that better than the last 45 minutes of the last episode.
I think I agree with you, yeah.
I just thought it was cute the way they did it, although I found it interesting that the men looked more like them, the drawings, than the women did.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening here? That doesn't look like Nancy.
No.
That doesn't look like Max.
No.
But it looks just like Will.
Oh, yeah.
Steve didn't look as good.
No.
But maybe they don't do pretty because Steve is pretty.
Yeah, you can't capture that.
No.
If you haven't listened to his music, by the way, you should. It's really
Yeah.
good.
We have just zoomed through the
Yeah.
episode. I just realized that. But we are at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the end of Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
we did it.
Thank you for giving me a reason to finish it, because now that's
Yeah.
done. Check.
Check.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Like, is someone
Yeah.
going to make a spinoff? Because I've heard rumors of that.
They're going to for financial reasons.
Right.
And it's not going to be nearly as
It's
good.
like, don't do that.
yeah.
Don't do that. You're great at these other characters, though. Focus on something else with different characters, and
Right.
great at character building. Do something else.
Yeah.
This has been Streaming Verse with Nina, Chris, and Caroline. And thanks for listening to us talk about Stranger Things, streaming things. We will be back on a Thursday and a Monday. You can listen to the show here on WHCM every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. And you can go to the Harper Radio YouTube live page and check out all our old shows. And
Additionally, our Instagram at streaming_verse, the links have been updated so you can check out our TV time, our Letterboxd, all up to date on some fun lists of if you're looking for something to watch or if you just want to be nosy and see what we've been watching when we're not on air. Be sure to check it out and stay tuned to WHCM for more.
up next, it's Andy and Mixtape.
I was trying to for more, but I can't.
I know.